Hello and welcome back to another Gunpla review. Today we're taking a look at the First Grade Zaku II. Yeah, as we'll get into, this is not a good kit. But let's just get into it by starting, as always, with the articulation. Alright, this shouldn't take long. The head is on a swivel. And yes, that is as far as it goes. This shoulder can get up about that far. Shield's on a peg, so it can rotate. This shoulder, on the other hand, yeah, nothing. And if you bring it forward, even less. You get a rotation at the bicep, less than 90-degree bend at the elbows, and the hands are pegged in, but since they're loose, they do wiggle around. Nothing at all in the torso. Yeah, QC on this isn't great. The legs are pegged in. You do get a very slight rock, and they can spread slightly. You get about that far out to the front, that far to the back. No swivel, obviously. 90-degree bend at the knee, though it looks really ugly. And the feet are permanently on a bit of a slant. You get about that far to the front, and I'm not sure you can even say that is to the back. And of course, this leg's too floppy to actually get it to hold a pose, so yeah, this thing's not great. Now, moving on to accessories. This is it. One Zaku machine gun. Does have everything that like a high grade would have, at least, but yeah, no detail on the side of the drum. This pea shooter of a barrel, and it's way fair thin. So yeah, not great. And also, hand comes apart, thankfully. A couple of pegs instead of a tab, which is a bit of an odd one, but oh well, this thing is full of bad design decisions, so tab it on. And if you plug it back in, it's incredibly floppy. Now, let's go over color correction, and first let's go over the seams. Normally I don't go over the seams since you have eyes, but I want to bully this thing a bit, so we're going over them. The head is split right down the middle, and as you can see, it's not even lined up. There's one on top of the shoulder, which actually isn't that bad. The other arm is actually hidden by the shield. Right down the arms, side of the torso, front of the thigh, side of the leg, and right down the front of the feet. And also on the topic of the feet, no bottom detail at all, completely flat. Now, as for paint, I mean, you can see with your eyes, it's all one color plastic. You have to color correct the entire thing. The torso is just completely the wrong color. The head has a mono eye molded in, but it's all green plastic. Machine gun's the complete wrong color. The knees are the wrong color, the bottom of the feet. Yeah, basically this thing requires a lot of paint, and honestly, it's not really worth it. Now, as for a quick size comparison, it's actually 1/44 scale. It is about the same size as your average high grade, which was surprising given the size of the box, but well, if it was any smaller, I'd probably be more angry. So, to wrap this review up, a bit of a shorter one, don't buy this. I bought it because I wanted to review it, and also because I want to do something with it that I didn't want to ruin a good Zaku for. Unless you want to do something that you don't want to ruin a good Zaku for, just get a regular Zaku. This thing is not worth the money. It was only $5, and I still feel ripped off. What a piece of crap, dear lord. And the fact that this was called First Grade, as in like you want to give this to somebody who hasn't built any Gunpla before. I mean, yeah, it is a fairly simple build, but it also looks bloody awful. Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking with this thing. But anyway, that's been all for this review. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to let me know what you think down in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, it helps a lot. Subscribe for future reviews and watch my backlog. Go follow me on Twitter for updates, and consider supporting me on Patreon so I can keep bringing you reviews, just like this one. And as always, until next time, happy building.